Hello, this is St Louis Grammar School Ballymena reporting for the BBC School Report.
At this time of year it can be easy to get caught up in the commercial side of Christmas.
However, we must remember it is the season of goodwill. In St Louis, we focus more on demonstrating kind gestures towards others.
We have been asking people at school and at the BBC what good things they are doing for others this Christmas.
So in the art department we have been organising a Christmas fair, and basically we make some crafts and confectionery and things like that to raise money for resources for the art department, which really helps out the exam pupils, A-level and GCSE pupils, because sometimes art can be quite expensive, some of the resources that they need, so we find this really helpful for the pupils.
In the run up to Christmas, I have been donating food to food banks when I've been doing my weekly grocery shop.
Instead of a traditional advent calendar, my family have been collecting food and clothing on a daily basis, which we'll donate to charity before Christmas.
I'm going to donate my old football boots to charity.
The St Louis community have also been busy as we made up shoeboxes filled with gifts for the Road of Hope charity and donated toys for the Catholics Caring Toy Appeal.
For Christmas I like to try and be a little bit less grumpy, because quite often during the year I'm very short with people, so I make an effort. This is maybe not the nicest thing to do, but just to be a bit less miserable. And on a more serious note, I do try and give a bit of money to charity at Christmas. Give during the year little bits and pieces, but just to make an effort. But I wonder though if you do it because it makes you feel better about yourself. But either way, it turns out to be something slightly nicer for other people at this time of year.
Well, when it comes to Christmas time, of course everybody gets a bit of time off, and I'm going to be taking some time off to go to Wales to my wife's family, and a lot of the time over the week that we're there I'm going to be spending with elderly relatives, visiting people who don't normally get to see someone, spending some time with them, having a mince pie, a nice chat, and I know that those times are really special for those people, and they'll be the sort of times that I will remember in the future as well. Christmas is a great time for that, and visiting elderly people really makes a difference, I know that.
Well, for Christmas, my good deed is that I'm allowing my family to spend time with me, so I'm kind of thinking that's good deed enough, but listen, I'm only joking. My good deed probably is I'm working at a couple of charity events over Christmas. One is for the elderly and the other one is for cancer. So I'm doing a little bit of that and actually looking forward to it. And apart from that, not really an awful lot, so I'm kind of feeling really bad right now about what I'm actually doing over Christmas. I'm doing one or two other things. I have a couple of elderly neighbours that I see every Christmas when I come home, and we have a bit of a chat. But apart from that, not an awful lot. So I'm kind of feeling really bad right now, so maybe after this I'm going to have to do a little bit more.
Well, my good deed is not so much for myself, but for my daughter and people like her who have autism. And my big deed, apart from every year since she was born, she's 13 now, I've bought Christmas cards, charity cards, that will help raise money for autism and research. But this year I'm using the fact that I have this voice, and I have the BBC to help me present a programme which will look at what it is like to be autistic. And so I'm going to be working with a theatre director and writer called Shannon Yee, and I'm going to be working with Paul Stapleton from SARC at Queen's, and with Catherine, my daughter, we are going to put together a sense of what it is like to live in the world of autism, and it will be an immersive thing, and I hope that by this time next year we'll be a tiny little bit forward, and in April of 2018 there will be a documentary going out on BBC Radio 4 which will be presented by myself and Catherine. So that is my good deed, is it? It's maybe because I just want Catherine to feel a little bit more settled in the world.
Well, I will be doing my best to make Christmas special for my boys and help my mum with the turkey. And what we tend to do just a few days before Christmas is go to see people in the old people's home around the corner from us, and my little boy sings some carols, and sometimes we have a wee dance with some of the residents who feel like getting into the festive spirit. So we're all looking forward to Christmas, and I hope you are too.
We have heard from lots of different people what selfless acts they are doing this Christmas. What good deed will you do?